Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here midday money on Wednesday, the 6th of September. Welcome on into the show. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, put that notification bell on, win the free picks. Let's go. It's football season. Maybe on the Sean Higgs page. Maybe on Picks and Parlays. I'll tell you what, Picks and Parlays people, come on over to Win the Free Picks because look at lines probably won't be on PMP. I know we have different shows and stuff going forward. I don't know. You'll find out soon enough, I guess. Anyhoot. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Let's get over to the. I'll always call Twitter. They're the San Diego Chargers or the Washington Redskins, Cleveland Indians. It's Twitter. Picks posted to Twitter. There you go. All right, I'm throwing up right now in the chat for those watching live. There's a link, a little football contest I've been in. Me and Tony K from Vegas Top Dogs. Jeff Hockman's been in this before. Usually have about like 10 or so people in it. It's $300. It's a football contest. It's like the Circa or Westgate. We used to call it the Super Contest back in the day. Doing a decade. It's $300. The link is in there. It's a little contest. Depending on how many people are in, there's only 5 right now. A lot of guys dropped out. That's because basically me and Jeff Hockman have won this thing every year. So, you think you're good at football? It's not a $1,000 buy-in like the contest out in Vegas. It's all online. Give it a go. Give it a go. Give it a go. Free picks will be posted in here in a second. There we go in the chat here. They're posted. They're scrolling underneath. They're posted. I'm going to throw them in the comments section as well. They are posted. This is like it is like sale day here for me. You can get. I'm going to throw in my NFL pass as well because why wouldn't you get a year of football or 6-7 months, whatever it is? You get both of them for $600, college and NFL football. So I'm going to put that in there if you want to do that. Otherwise, you could support the show. You not do that. You could join up for the $5 a month. You could join up $31.20 for the weekly pass. And as I mentioned in here, you get the NFL passes. It comes out to like 600 some bucks. It's cheaper for NFL and college football with the promo. Anyway, I threw them all out there. I got to do a little bit of selling of myself after a 64% NFL season. So there you go. That's the 3 minutes of me asking for a little show support. Let's get to the recapping of action. And there wasn't really much recap yesterday, right? Because I came in late. I had some stuff I had to take care of. It happens. There you go. The recap and today's picks will basically be a one-man kind of band. So, baseball today, and this will be like semi-recap. I'll tell you how we are. 265 and 313 on the year, down 1730. A little work to do to. Like I said, we could maybe chip this down to under a nickel. Possible. We get hot and go 3-0, 2-1 every day. Maybe we get to even. We had it down to 1500. It got back up a little bit. We'll see how we do. Twins under the 8.5. Give me the Tigers plus 150 here against the Yankees and over the Angels. College football for the weekend. We are 9-5 this year plus 320. Last year record up there 65-42, 23-05. James Madison minus the 6 over Virginia. Nebraska. I just threw Nebraska in here early. I'm hoping this line goes up. I'm thinking maybe it goes to 5. Give me Nebraska on the money line. Iowa under 36.5. I did that with Ross and Jesse today. And the Ross and Jesse show will be live on Fridays, on Football Fridays. There's that. NFL, I did not add anything. Honestly, I ran out of room, and I had to do some adjusting because I didn't put the Teaser Tuesday picks. They are scrolling. I will read out I will post them here for Teaser Tuesday picks for those of you in the chat. and also listening for Teaser Tuesday picks. So college football Teaser Tuesday, uh, off of Caesar Sportsbook, 7-point plus 130 tees. James Madison is a pick 'em. The line had come down. It was 7. Now it's 6. So lines move, folks. I don't change the lines from when I post them. Good, bad, and different. Rice plus 60.5. Sam Houston plus 22. Your NFL Tuesday teaser from the MGM. BetMGM app. A 9-point tease minus 115. Cleveland Browns plus 11.5. Tampa Bay plus 15. And your Pittsburgh Steelers plus 11.5. So there is that. Teaser Tuesday picks. We got today's picks. Anything else we'd like to talk? I did Sports Rage last night with Gabe Morrissey. That's fun. I like doing that. I get him like once or twice a month. Fun going there. Now it's video too included, so that's pretty fun. You know, I like the video. I could come in and do my thing. I think I project well because I'm silly. I want to talk about. I had mentioned. Well, I didn't mention. I mentioned to a person on Twitter. They were like, "Hey man, I do a confidence pool, and your name came up because you were good in NFL last year. How about a little help on the confidence pool?" And I had to write back to the guy. I said, "Listen, man," I said, I'm not a confidence pool kind of guy, right? You have games. He said his buddy likes to use the uh, just go for the lines, and the highest line would be obviously the most he's confident and works it down. I said, I got 7 dogs for the weekend here, bet. And when I bet a dog, do I think they win? Yeah, I'm taking a dog because I think they have a shot to win outright. I'm thinking, oh, they're going to lose by 4, and I'm getting 5, and I'm getting uh, 12 points, and they're going to lose by 10, and they're 27-point underdog, but I think they'll lose by 3 touchdowns. If I take a dog, I think they got a shot at winning, right? I mean, if I'm getting under a touchdown, I'm in the game. If I'm at 10 points, I'm a turnover away from that being a touchdown game and getting a break to win the game outright. I said, I'm not the guy for a confidence pool like that because I'm going to give you teams that you're going to be like, what are you doing here? What? You like whoever, insert underdog. And I'd have that up high. And yeah, it's a cover if we win. Your confidence pool will be at 30%. Thoughts on confidence pools? That's why I kind of brought it up. So yeah, what the chat feels about the confidence pool kind of stuff like that. Again, it's not what I do. Fantasy sports. I know I said I'll probably try to look into like anytime touchdowns or something, kind of like we do with K props sometimes here in RBI props. Props on the year. We hit the Cole Ragans the other day. 211 and 370, by the way, on the props. But we're losing. Here's the prop record. 211, 370 minus 1575. And we haven't really put out a lot of these since May anyway. Because it's depressing. You have a great run of RBI props, and then you just hit a wall, and then you're down a dime. So maybe we get that to a dime. We could probably find some winners down the road here. Let's hit the comment section because I can't go long today because I got bet, win, repeat with Detroit Lenny. So I got that today, plus a bunch of free pick videos. And I have to add up some free pick videos on the Win and Free Pick channel for NFL college football. I threw a baseball play out last night for the YouTube premiums. I want to throw some more college football up on the YouTube premium for this week. I've yet to do that. We still have 2 NFL. I want to add to that as well. So you'll get, there'll be probably 3 college football, and I'll probably add another NFL to the 2 we've already had up there for a while if you're on YouTube Premium. So that's $4.99. That's $2 for me. There you go. What am I doing? $2. It's not much. Okay, we got a Twix bar. Dave, good afternoon, Higgs. My best bet today is Braves run line and a nerfy San Diego and Philly. Let's start with the Braves. At least you're on the run line there with Strider. Cy Young Strider. Can he get to 20? And that's such a milestone, right? I mean, nowadays pitchers don't really get wins, or wins aren't important. This guy goes 20 and 4, 19 and 5 with a 350 ERA and 295 strikeouts and blasts everybody in a strikeout total. A first place team, he should get it. He should get it. So you want to go Strider minus 150 on the run line? It's high. I understand. It's still the Braves. I get it. Nerfy. Watkins pitched well. I don't hate it. I don't hate the Nerfy there, Phillies at San Diego. Back to the Strider and the Snow point here. I know Cole's like in the lead for Cy Young American League on the last place team. And my thing with Snell is that how do you give a guy who's 12 and 8 a Cy Young? Okay, because he's got the strikeouts and he's got a lower ERA, but you can give it to Cole. The thing is in the American League, who else is really having a pretty good season? Let me take Dave off there. Who else in the American League pitcher wise is having a year where you'd be like, yeah, he's going to battle Cole for the Cy Young? I mean, there's just not guys up there having that kind of a run. I mean, what do we got here? Chris Bassett? We're going to go Chris Bassett here? 14 and 7. Cole's 13 and 4 with a 290 ERA. 13 and 8, Zach Eflin, 347. 13 and 8, a 515 for Kyle Gibson. 12 and 5 for Logan Webb, 255. 11 and 7, Castillo. Maybe Evaldi, 11 and 4. He got shelled the other day. He got right. He gave him what? 6 runs in the first inning. Told he's 11 and 4, 295. How do you give it to him? You can't. I thought Framber would have a shot. He's got 11 wins. I mean, it's Gausman. Want to give Gausman in? He's 10 and 8 with a 3.29 ERA. 207 Ks leading the American League. You can't do it. You can't do it. Because then you flip to the NL, and then you're like, wow, you want to go to Ks, and you got Strider by 45 Ks over Snell. Snell's ERA is a point lower. It's a point lower. He has 44 less Ks in 4 less fewer innings. He's pitched one more game. What are we doing here? 89 strikeouts to 49. And then you have Steele way down in the strikeouts, but here he is at the top of the win board. I mean, the guy's 16 and 3 with a 2.5 ERA. No Snell. Dave, all over. Also on the over 7.5 strikeouts, Freddie Peralta. You want to go Freddie Peralta Brew Crew here against the Buccos of Pittsburgh. 10, 9, 11, 6, 13, 7, 13, 5, 6, 10. Freddie P getting it done quietly. I like it, Dave. I like it. Yes. Maybe Yankees money line. No. I'm already against you there on the Detroit Tiger, Motor City Kitty, Detroit Lenny's. Michael B is in the house. Good morning. I'm not fat. The Marlins in the house. JT Chargo. You want to fade Lance Lynn? I don't hate this. Yeah, the Dodgers could hit. We said this yesterday. The line with Kershaw. It was like 150-ish. It came down. And I said this about the Braves. I am not sold on this Dodger starting pitching staff. All right, Lynn's been okay since he's come here. I'm not buying this. They got some problems on the staff. Urias is yet to come around. Goslin and Grove and who's the other kid? Miller. Is that Miller on this team or Miller in Seattle? Where's the you're going to just club teams? You don't club teams to death in the playoffs. We've seen this. Now, would I like to have another guy here than JT? You know, I'm a Luzardo guy. You know, I like Alcantara, Perez. I mean, Sixto's been hurt. Max Brown. They got a bunch of young guys. I'm a Miami. Miami, I said, was a dangerous team. They got Berger. They got Solar. Brian De La Cruz. He's not Eli. They got some power now. Perez hitting 350. You know, Jazz Chisholm, they got some little talent here. It's a feisty bunch. Home doggy, I like it. I'm not fat. Michael B. Good night. Stroh's winner. Twins caught Baltimore alive at the end of the night. Did lose the Red Sox. Take the win there. Stroh's in a rout. I said yesterday, Mike, people were like, oh, you got to take Evaldi. Yeah, Evaldi's had a nice season. I just ran it down 11-4 with a 2.95. He was 11-3 before he got shelled yesterday. Can't take guys off the injured list. I don't care what kind of rehab you are. You haven't pitched in a month and a half. The guy could have came out, throw darts. You would have gone more than 4 or 5 innings. There you go. There's the contest. A lot of people say they're good at NFL. Say I'm bad. You're better than me. Put your money where your mouth is. I don't benefit a penny from this. I'm in the contest with you. I forgot to put this out like a week ago. You only got 5 people in it. Top 3 win prizes. Like if you finish in third, you get your money back for winning. Brian, good morning, Higgs. Cubbies did again for us. Here we go. We like the Cubbies on a little roll. We're hopefully by the end of the weekend we'll be cashing our Cubbies over 77.5. I like Wicks going today. We got Assad tomorrow. Justin Steele. Hendricks has been pulling his weight a little bit. If only Smiley and the crew and Talione can get it done. This team would have won 90 games. There we go. Brio's in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. Must be football season. Brio's back. I'm not fat. The O's with Gibby. Gibby. Can I keep this hair? You ever see the episode where he keeps like the bucket of hair? Brew Crew? Sure. I got the Brewers minus 135 yesterday, so I'm with you on I said this on a show. I'm not fat yesterday. I said take the Brewers right now minus 135. And the Bravos, 3-legger. Also like the Yankees. No, thank you. The D-back Rocky over there. I thought about that over with those pitchers. My concern is like the Rockies lineup. But I'm not going to go against you there. I'm not fat. Brian Rojas says, riding with them again today. Complete the sweep. Let's go, Cubbies. Let's do it. Get it done. Get it done. Here's a handsome guy telling you to become a member of the homepage or the YouTube page, whatever. Here we go. Louisiana in the house. Jeff, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Killing mice in a barn today. Joy to the world. Mices. No mice by me. It's weird. I have my neighbor said they get mice, and people across the street say they get mice, but they also have dogs, Jeff, and they keep the dog food out in their yard. I think that kind of adds to it. I try to keep a clean joint, and obviously, you throw dog or cat food on the ground outside, you probably get some mice. Bill McDonald's in the house. How about those Orioles? Came back twice last night. Like the team. They're a gritty bunch. I gave the O's out with Gabe Morrissey to go to World Series 20-1 to win it back a while back. Michael B. Have a UFC banger today. Tua Taaloa. Who's this? Tau Tuvi Isa. Plus 220. I have 3 to play on this. No dogs hit on last card. Now we have pay-per-view, which usually mostly favorites. I love this fight. Tai Tuivasa. Hopefully that's how you pronounce your name. Big Waves is in the house. Our favorite Alabama surfer. Surfing the Gulf. They have waves in the Gulf, big waves. I need video proof of this. What kind of waves are in the Gulf? My daughter was not impressed with the Gulf of Mexico. Ole Miss, here we go. We got some college football making its way to the chat. Ole Miss. I don't want to say who they're playing. I think they're against Tulane. Touchdown, 6 favorite on the road here to Tulane. I don't hate it. I mean, Jackson Dart. They got Sanders, the old Oklahoma State quarterback, backing him up. This is a good spot for Tulane, though. Like, you are a home dog, a ranked home dog versus a ranked SEC team. You know me. I'm going to look to the doggy in this one. That's just the way I roll out here. I'm going to be a small school ranked to boot home dog. Oregon over Texas Tech. Of course, that's easy money there, right? Oregon put up 80 last week. Texas Tech blew a 17-0 lead and lose a game outright as a 2-touchdown fave. What can possibly go wrong for you there? What could possibly go wrong, Big Waves? And you got a little Texas State. Where do we find Texas State at? What time is this game? Texas State. Texas State. Here we go. UT San Antonio. Oh yeah, Texas State rolled over Baylor, right? 28-point dog. And now they're plus 12, a little money line on them. Play of the week. You know, going to the August lines of this game, Texas State, so you know, was a 20.5-point underdog in that game. In this game right here. Much like Colorado was a 7.5-point dog, moving to a 3-point fave, Texas State 20.5-point underdog. Did the guy win his 10K play? Oh, on you know what? I do not know. I do not know. Let's see what do they have the records here? I think he'll be on Friday with us too as well. Um You know, if you only put one game out, depending on how you rated it, like, cause I usually just, oh boy, here we go. Here's his games. Um, it was Saturday, so his 10 unit play was on Bowling Green plus 10. It got a push out of it. If that was the game, Bill. Michael Bates, MLB today, not loving the card. I agree. Brewers first five, yes. With Peralta, I'll be jumping on the Stros as soon as they get the best line. Not sure if people are turning back to the Rangers. Well, you're turning your back to the Rangers, Mike. Well, listen, did you see the what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought, though, Mike. You know what I'm talking about. Ray Reddington's in the house. He likes the Angels money line today with Pablo Sandoval, the Kung Fu Panda. Oh, that's right. It's Patrick Sandoval. I mean, give me the over here. Give me the over. I think they hit Gibby, and I think Sandoval gives up some runs. So let's go. Let's go over here. 8.5. Big waves coming in with a big play on the Reds. Not a big play, but she likes the Reds today with Lion Richardson on hill. I thought about this game, big waves, just cause we've seen Seattle kind of sputter the last week or so. And here come the Stros, the garbage can crew, the Houston Asterisks, back on top. White Sox under 10. You know, I saw Tukey and Jordan Lyles. I wanted to take the over, but then I'm like, is it too easy to take that with these two guys on the hill? I like Jordan Lyles' last game. Do we take him here as a home fave as well? Pirates were against you. I got the Brew Crew today. I got the Brew Crew. Thoughts on the Rays and the Sox? I mean, it's Pavetta. What's he going? 3? Give me Glass now on a run line. Maybe an over here as well, Ray. Michael B. already locked in a ton of NFL. Browns money line might be my favorite play this weekend. Not a lot on Thursday, but I got a couple anytime TDs. Not Gibby. This is just Gibbs for the Lions plus 170. McKinnon for the Chiefs at plus $2. I'll probably throw an anytime TD out tomorrow in this game. I do have a premium play up on this game, and I might actually add a another play on this game. I have this total. I might come out with a side tomorrow. I'll tell you, I'm leaning Kansas City right now. I mean, we're good. I get Kansas City -4. KC -4. Is that what you're telling me here? Sorry, Detroit fans. I could get if this goes to 4. I mean, 4.5. It's not even just Kelsey. Forget about Kelsey. Plays, doesn't play. I was leaning to KC anyway in this game, as I said. I look at maybe a Sky Moore touchdown. You know, Andy Reid with his prep time, whether it be Super Bowl or playoffs or Week 1, the guy's going to be ready. The team will be ready. Lane, what do you say, my guy? Washington State love at home plus 6.5. They're against Whiskey, if I remember. I'm hoping that's who they're playing. That's who I'm guessing they're playing, right? Home dog versus Whiskey. 6.5. I don't hate it. I'm gonna do a dig. I mean, I have like 9 games right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 8, 9. I got 9 on winning free picks right now. I'm gonna add a 10. I'm gonna add the Friday game. There's a couple other I've got circled. So I do got to add a couple more and do some write-ups today and tomorrow. Get some packages up. But I'm always going to be for a home dog. Boise versus UCF. Yeah, 3 turnovers and blowout win. I think they made some mistakes on the road. I'm also on Cincy plus 7.5. I'll tell you right now, I sort of like Pitt. That line's creeped up a little bit. And I know Jerkovic, or however you say his name, for Pitt, new quarterback there. It's still his same OC that he was with at BC. So I kind of like that. I don't, the coach Narduzzi always just puts out a decent squad over there. I'm liking the Panthers a Pitt, and I like UCF. They throw the ball. Boise versus quarterbacks who can throw do not do well. Do not do well. I mean, we faded Boise last week. Michael B. I am super tempted to take Nebraska this weekend, but I've said this before. College football is not my sport right now. I'm 2-5. Don't be discouraged by a slow start to football, whether it be college or NFL or baseball. I know, Mike, you're like, I don't want to do that. This team was a 5-win team. They adjusted it down to 5.5 down to 3.5. They were a 20-point home dog. They opened as a 7.5-point dog here in this spot before a win that saw them put up a 42 spot versus a team that put up 7 yards rushing a carry against them. They got 2 picks basically in the end zone. I mean, the game was handed to them. They couldn't stop a nosebleed rush attack. And I think that Matt Rule's a little better coach here with Nebraska, and they're no great shakes. I mean, you blow it, you allow 10 points in the last minute and 30 seconds of game. You lost. You should have won, and you put up 10 points. Now you're facing a team that just put up a 40 spot. But here we go again. As I said, 7.5. This was an 8.5 projected line versus team. Next week, Colorado State was projected at 7.5. Let's see what happens. Does Colorado roll here and all of a sudden, instead of 7.5, they're laying double digits next week? I'll tell you what, Oregon's supposed to be a 28-point fave over Colorado on the road. What's that going to just down to, 15? Overreactions. Always overreactions. You're going to get it on Monday for next Sunday NFL. You'll see it. You will see it firsthand. Don't fall. Just go opposite of that crap. Eric Higgs. I sure had a bum MLB pick with Texas last night. I will remember not to back up a pitcher off the. You should know better than that, Eric. I mean, come on. I mean, you've been in here long enough. I say that every time somebody comes to the mount. Every time. Rendon. Sakura for the Braves. Katana. Whoever. Lance Lynn. Kershaw. Whatever. Just insert any pitcher's name off the injured list. What are you? Big waves. $2 you can buy a sticker for the foam surfboard. You saw it from the. Yes, I love that little styrofoam surfboard. It was blue. It had the blue kind of canvas on top of it, and I'd always get the rash on my belly from laying out with the salt water. I mean, some scratching it. It was like jean canvas or something on it. It was freaking horrible. And we didn't have money. We were poor people. I mean, we were down the shore every summer. But the house that was, it was nice. I can't say we're that poor. We had a beach house. But my little foam board, it wasn't fancy. I didn't have the fins on it like My one friend had like a bigger board. It had like the two little fins on the bottom of it, and he had the strap for his ankle. No, I had to chase. My fat butt had to swim in, and then I was like, you know what? I broke so many boards because the waves. You start surfing, they break, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just body surf. I'm buoyful. Buoyant is buoyant. Is that what's supposed to be buoyant? I was always a big cat, big waves. Husky. I was a husky little chubster. So I just body surf on it. And that's was fun for me. Bill McDonald. Jared Goff over 1.5 TD passes tomorrow. Mahomes rushing TD on the healthy ankle. Looking at his rushing yards. Well, I've not looked at any props for tomorrow. I have to do that tonight for the show. Again, I'm going to look for some receiver to be in like the 150, 180 range. Ray Reddington, his house. Phillips got me yesterday, shaking my head. The Phillips? Tony Phillips? Second baseman for the Tigers? Oh, the Phillies. What did I say about the Phillies? Mentioned it the day before, too. Like they were like a 105, 110. It was like some sort of a fave, sort of a dog versus Rich Hill. I said, at least take the over there. Last night, same thing. A little bit of a doggy. Today, same kind of. You don't got to play. If the game looks weird like that, just move along. These aren't the games we're looking for. I'm not fat. Cabrera should be primary pitcher for Miami today. Edwin Cabrera, he's gonna come in after an inning by the bullpen. I like Edwin Cabrera. I mean, I'm getting the Marlins as a dog. I'll take them. I like the Marlins. I'm not fat. Have you been here since the whole season? I'm a Marlins supporter. Daryl Turner's in the chat. Opinions on the Twins under. Opinions on the Twin under. How about we have it here in the chat? It's the first game listed. The Twins under, Daryl. Twins under 8.5. Tigers plus 150. Angels over 8.5 for Major League Baseball on a Wednesday. Angels over. Look at this. Wow, we're 2 for 2. Angels over. What more do you need from me? Rockies over. The Rockies, I just worry about their offense hitting. Stroh's under first 5. I can get behind that. I don't hate it. Am I running to bet that, though? No. Brewers under first 5. Peralta, I think I got David mentioned earlier, he likes the Peralta K's. I mean, Peralta's been striking out like a monster. And I had the Brewers at a 135, so I don't hate this. I think Brewers win this one like 5-1 or something. Dodgers over. Padres under first 5, yes. Captain Bry's in the house. Good afternoon, Captain Bry. Same game parlay. Strider to record 9 Ks and a Braves win, 132. Line is moving, still plus money. I don't hate it. The guy is a strikeout machine. If he goes 9-10 every game down the road, he's going to get 300 Ks on a season. 19-20 wins. That should sew up a Cy Young award. Eric played Nebraska plus 3.5. I know Colorado's the best team ever. Here, I enjoy the essence of Colorado because it's something to talk about, but because all you hear is Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, USC. You hear the same names all the time, right? So here comes Colorado. A lot of hype with Dion. Score a big win, but TCU had 7 starters back from last year's team. Coaching, what are you doing? You're averaging 7 yards a rush. You busted up the gut for like an 80-yard run, and then you throw the ball, and you get picked off at the 2-yard line after getting picked off in the end zone. You couldn't move. All they do is throw the ball, Colorado. You don't think that's going to – is his son Tom Brady or John Elway, whoever, roll your favorite quarterback into one? He's never going to make a mistake throwing the ball. You got to run the ball a little bit eventually. Brian says, today I've got the Brew Crew and Rays Sox over at plus money. I can get behind that. I don't like Pavetta. So that's what I said last night, run line. They should score runs. Wes says Miami over and the Natties over. My guy, Jonah Don, I'd have to lean over there. And it's like, Lynn has not been that bad, though. But I don't hate this over here just based on the way Miami's playing lately. If they hit, this is a very good team. Mike Daddy says snakes eat the mice. Yeah, let me tell you, I had a big copperhead in the garage, like a 6-footer one time. I'm like, what is this guy doing? I tried to talk to him. He wouldn't listen to me. And they're pretty fast for things with no legs, by the way. Bill says lots of runs in September. I'm noticing. Yeah, I think it's a combo of the pitchers are a little more. The arms are tired. The bullpens are worked. The hitters are just ahead. And who's but quit? Who's just going through the motions out there in a lot of these games? A lot of these teams. Locking in with the King is in the house. NFL tomorrow. Well, I'm ready. I'm ready. Please. Hope for another monster year. Bill McDonald over in Notre Dame game 51. I don't hate it. I mean, they played a couple cupcakes. I'm not really that high in NC State, so I think they should put up some runs, some touchdowns here, some points. You can do it, Bill. Nick says he hit the like button. Thank you. Has everybody hit the like button? How many? Do I gotta go to the YouTube channel? I gotta go to the YouTube, see who's hit the like, who hasn't hit the like on. Let's see. Let's see. I'm on a Win and Free Picks channel, and it says there are 14 likes. 15 likes. I'll take 15 likes because it always says 11 people are watching. So people came in, hit the like button, and moved on. I can't complain about that. And I won't complain about that. Thank you very much. What about the P&P channel? P&P always gets a lot more views. It's there's so many videos posted here. Wow. I'm showing 6 likes on P&P. Well, we'll be going off there in a second anyway because I got Detroit Lenny coming up. Teaser Tuesday. Here you go, Randy. We had at Caesars is a 7-point teaser for college football plus 130. James Madison to a pick'em. Rice plus 16.5. Sam Houston State plus 22. Your NFL teaser Tuesday from the BetMGM app. 9 points, laying a 115. Cleveland Browns plus 11.5. Tampa Bay Buccaneers plus 15. And the Pittsburgh Steelers for my guy Scoop in Jersey. In the Hills plus 11.5. There you go. Teaser Tuesday for my guy Randy. Nick, today I'm on the Pirates under. Yes, Rockies over. Again, the Rockies over. I just concerned about the offense for the Rockies. I know it's who's pitching name. B Fatty's pitching and flexing. Should it be an over? Or no, it's Zach Davies today. Should have had that under yesterday. The Pirates game, they scored 3 in the bottom of 9. Yikes. That's a painful one. The old bottom of 9 getting you. Stop Geo's in the house. What do you say? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Certified PIM PP. Like Seattle on the money line here with Logan Gilbert laying a 160 on the road to the. Seattle's been scuffling a little bit. They better get their act together. Now, I'm excited about Julio Rodriguez. My guy's going to be 30-30, and maybe I could flip his PSA rookie auto for double what I paid for. Maybe get a dime and only be down about 18 grand with my baseball cards. So I got that going for me with Seattle. But do I want to lay? Do I want to lay with them today? Not really. Not really. Parlay this up in the best case. I mean, the White Sox with Tuki Toussaint certified. I enjoy coming in. Somebody want to take Tuki Toussaint, an old prospect for the Braves. Oh boy, Jays with Ryu. I mean, I like Sears. He's having a bad year. I keep saying it. Like I like JP Sears. His numbers are absolutely terrible. How about an over? How about they hit Ryu? Or excuse me, how about they hit Sears? But a run line worth it, 160. I don't hate it. What is that run line here for? The Jays. Run line Jays sitting at a minus 105 or maybe plus even money. You got the even there. I'll take that with you there, certified. Atlanta run line. Hey, the problem with this one is it's just such a big number. This is the point of the season where you got to, at least I'm not laying 145, 140 on run lines. That's just a monster number there. Michael B. I really don't understand why everyone's betting the Lions. Is this all because Chris Jones is not playing? I'm not a Sky Moore believer, but a Richie James TD for Casey's plus $4 tempting. I don't even know who Richie James is. People are betting Lions because I don't know, Mike. If you saw like last year, they beat the Packers and they turned it around, so there's a lot of hype on them. That's the thing. There's just a lot of hype on Detroit. They almost made the playoffs, so they're going to be good this year apparently. Stop, Gio. You have a lean in the Bama Texas game. I like Texas in the under. I almost do. Do I have Texas under here? No, I had it up there. I did have Texas under in the chat. I took it out. I just went with a 3-pack for the weekend. The under, and it's moved. I think I said the other day it was like 55. It's down to 53. Still like the under. Scott, let's go. We got the Brew Crew here, minus 2.5 runs. I like it. Why not get a little better payday? Beat up on the Pirates. The Padres with walk on the run line. Interesting. Jays minus 2.5. I totally understand. Braves game to go over with Strider. I get it. He's going to give up like 2 or 3, and the Braves should hit. Baltimore run line with Gibby. I like the over in that game. I'm hoping the over with Gibson there. Boston game over 9. I don't hate it. I'm not a Pavetta guy. So sure, get it done. Nick says he likes the Cubbies money line today. I'm always for Cubbies money line. Let's keep winning, Cubs. Keep the train moving. Rob Thomas shots it now. It's been a minute. It has been, Rob. Good to see you. Nats over with a Don, and we have who for the Mets, right? We got some Jose Buda. I'll go over. The Mets are starting to hit a little bit. Right? This is the Mets are going to start winning some games here to close out the year, and the Met fans will be like, if we didn't trade Verlander and Scherzer, we'd be making the playoffs here. So, yeah, Mets hit, game over. 10.5, do it. Cincy run line, I don't hate. I mean, Seattle's been struggling. Next says I got under Pirates at even money. Now it is a fave. I see. Yeah, interesting there. I still like the under there for you. Richie P's in the house. Came and hit the like one. Good to see you, Richie. Where you been, fella? You all right? Rich, we got to get together. We got to do something for a football Sunday. Gotta get a little get together with some of the Texas folk. Stop, you. I can boost either side of a total on Bama Texas game. Under. Take the under, Gio. Todd and prepared. Hello, everyone. Going for it this Saturday. Texas money line, Miami money line, Texas Tech money line, Tulane money line. I mean, what am I going to say? I got Tulane as a ranked dog at home versus the SEC. Right? I don't hate it. Tulane, worth a shot. Texas Tech, blow 17-point league at home or on the road. Look like trash, and we've given up on you. I understand. Miami versus big bad SEC A&M, 4.5. I'm going to talk about this in a bit. I want to take Miami. I lead Miami. You got to prove it. It's like Texas. Can Sark win a big game? Can you prove to me that you can win a game versus good elite opponents? 2-2 makes you money here, so you're safe, Todd. I'm not fat. Chris Hale dealt his first game back, given he's been ass cheeks. I'm not saying every single time I'm not fat, but if you're gonna just go more often than not, the guy making his first start back is going to be bad. It's not going to be a winnable bet, especially like the Rodon one was just ridiculous. He was coming in and he's like a 170 fade with the Yankees. I mean, that's just I'm auto fading him anyway in the Yankees. Forget about coming off injured lists, But most times, especially, a guy off of the IL in September when your team's struggling and you need him to pitch, he gave up 6 runs. If he gave up 0 runs, he wasn't going that far. I just can't back that kind of stuff. And I'm always against Chris Sale. That ship has sailed for Chris, literally and figuratively. Todd, Astros money line tonight. Rangers are done. Astros are on fire. Look at this. Todd and prepared. Todd. Rangers. Done. I gave you a double exclamation point. Michael B. Sean, you actually went in the water in Jersey. What are you talking about? My mother's family is from New York, New Jersey. I spent a few summers with a kid. The water's not clean. He's swimming them. You swim in the freaking Hudson. You're swimming. Why don't you swim in dunk your head in your toilet at your house, Mike? Yeah, I swam in the water to Jersey Shore. I got to listen. Early 80s, it was a little dirty. And then it got cleaned up then the water was nice. I mean, ocean waters. I mean, it's clean. It's not like this dumb Gulf water here in Galveston. It looks like it's freaking sludge. It looks like it's like chocolate with foam on it. It looks terrible. Jersey Shore is super. It's great. I just float. I would just like hang out in the surf looking for sea glass. Do I gotta bust out my box of sea glass that I got somewhere here? Nick, Twins are taking the are taking are kicking. Is that supposed to be? Both times had Guardians money line. I mean, what do you? They won 20-3, and granted, you drop 20 runs. I understand coming back on the team that got blown out. That's like a football. Your team gets embarrassed to come back and kind of back them, show a little pride. But Cleveland is not a good team. They're not a good team. They can't hit. They have one guy in their team hits. Yeah, they got Rodriguez. That's it. And they go out and sign everybody who's left as a free that the Angels let go. I can see your body server. There we go. Tony K. Tony K. I put the link in here for our little football contest. Go subscribe to Tony K in the Vegas Top Dog channel. I used to do video. That's the Sean Higgs videos. They were all I used to post them on Vegas Top Dogs. Tony K gave me my shot back in 05. Nick, how about over in the Twins game? No. No. We have the under here in the chat. Where is it? Under Twins. First pick of the day. First pick of the day. Brian says to Ray Reddington, not sure if you're into trends, Ray, but Sandoval's 0-10 when coming off a non-quality average division, opponents with 4Ks or less. Look at this. He's going to the database. I mean, how about just Sandoval's having a bad year? The Angels are a bunch of stiffs, and the Orioles just win all the time if you're fading Sandoval. Nick says Padres money line looks tempting. I mean, it's a low number for a team 10 games under 500, whatever the heck they are. They were a little fave or a little dog with Rich Hill. They were a fave. Yeah, I mean, they ended up winning yesterday, right? They won yesterday. It's just a stay away. Effing Bob. This guy. I took the Nerfy Brewers early. I would have leaned Nerfy there. I mean, the thing is, though, with the Brew Crew, someone brought up the Peralta K prop, and I'm like, he went through his numbers, he was crushing it. But when you bring out a bad team like the Pirates, it's like, okay, can they go 1, 2, 3? I'm all for Nerfies because the starting pitcher, whoever he is, should be able to get 3 outs. But when you throw out a team like the Royals or the White Sox or the A's or just like a big Colorado, it's a coin flip. It's a coin flip. Nick, okay, I didn't see taking under Twins game with even money if they're hitting. I am taking a risk. Well, here, mine. I got under Twins. Well, I mean 7.5. I got 8. It was 8.5 when I did the show an hour ago. Tigers and the Orioles over. Jesse Schul's in the house. For the record, I do not buy pics of Sean's feet on his OnlyFans account. No, you don't. That was a good topic today on the Winner Circle channel. The plus dollar daddy OnlyFans feet pics. Bill McDonald, Alabama -7, easy money. Bill McDonald, Bama -7, easy money. Robert's coming in. Cubbies no bottom line plus $1. Excellent bet, Robert. Excellent bet. Why they 140? When you can go even and they win 5-1, and it's a winner in your pocket. Stop Geo says the Braves over 9 today. Sure. Braves first 5. Strider, I go for it. Cubbies no bottom 9. Yes. O's money line. I prefer the over there. Houston, Texas over 8.5. There you go. You think the over 40 ARP, the AARP crew of Scherzer and Verlander give up some runs? I mean, you got to think that way. The way freaking Houston's clubbing the ball right now. It's like they got the big red wiffle ball bats out. Lean in Jays run line there with Ryu and Rays no bottom. I could do Rays no bottom line. No thank you to Pavetta and the Sox. Certified PIMPP. Bread first 5 run line. Who could the B red mean? Boston Red Sox? You like the Red Sox with Pavetta? Seattle money line. I'm not loving that. Jays run line I could do, and the Braves I could do. Again, little high at the 45, the 145. It's the Brewers. The Brewers first five. Okay. I thought it was the B Reds. I'm thinking Red Sox, but I could do first five Brewers. I got them for the game minus 135 certified, so I'm with you there. Next is just I had Royals money line. It came back from 6 runs behind. Yeah, because the White Sox are trash. Rob Thomas shot says not going to shock you when Texas and Seattle both fall out. The Seattle. I mean, is that shocking? They came on so late this year. Texas is a little tougher one to swallow because they were doing so good, but then you got the injuries. You start losing pitchers and you stop hitting and face good pitchers. You know. And as I said time and time again, the two teams who've yet to go on big streaks, the Jays and the Astros. Locking up to King Higgs. We have 3 premium plays. Lions in the Chiefs tomorrow side and 2 player props here from Locking up to King. Follow the King on Twitter. Pro tip of Professional Sports, fade the injury report. There we go. The old fade the injury report. Excellent in NBA, as Tim Rowe will let you know. The fade injury report is unstoppable. Robert says, it's the Lions. My entire life, they basically stunk. It will continue. There you go. The Lions. Michael B. Brewers 3-0. There you go. 3 runs for the Brewers. 3 Brew Crew early. Detroit Lenny says Brew Crew. Detroit. I know Detroit Lenny's coming in here. That means I got to get going because he's coming in here to let me know that I got to go on a show later with him. Pound Sports says Wicks over 4.5 Ks for the Cubbies. Minus 135 for the strikeouts there. I don't hate it. Give me the Cubs. Let's go Cubbies. Let's go. I saw Victor Zambrano. I was a Victor Zambrano guy in fantasy baseball back in the day. I always grab him like 200 Ks, 200 innings. That's excellent. Now that's nothing. Robert says Jimbo, Kelly, Sarkeesian, a huge no thank you. Big game, not these guys. Listen, Kelly's always going to get run out of the building because he doesn't have the talent when he was at Notre Dame. Jimbo, I don't think is a good coach. And Sark, I mean, I think he's a better coordinator. Next is undergone in the Brewers game. I mean, what do we got 8 runs already in the first inning? What's happening here? Stop, Gio Higgs. You being down in Texas, the openly spray the skies down there to affect the downfall of precipitation for crop growth. Heck, I could accompany spray over my land if I want to. Did it really? I mean, it hasn't rained here in like 2 months. I haven't seen a drop of rain. There's no rain by me. Michael B. Have a good day. I got to get some work done. You and me both, Michael. Brian, I love that trend better. Orioles are better than the Angels. Right? Simple logic there. Keep it simple. The old kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. I mean, the Angels. What are they doing? What is the game plan here in the fall? I'd love to get a Angels newsletter in my mailbox. 3-0 Brew Crew in the first. Scott says Chiefs are better teaser team than taking the spread. You know, I'm not going to do a one-off for like a Thursday, Friday, or like Monday games when I do teaser Tuesday, Scott. So don't ever think you'll get the Thursday game in the teaser kind of thing. It's just, I don't know. I just don't do that there. But I understand the point. People want to take the Chiefs. It's Lions money line or bus is Detroit Lenny. Oh, I'm shocked. Detroit Lenny likes the Lions here. Scott, might be worth a shot. Take the Cubbies money line when they're down a run or two. Really? You're going to come in here with that crazy talk, Scott? I'm trying to cash an over 77.5 ticket here. Come on. Lock it in with the King. Have a good day. And I am out of here. I got to go do bet, win, repeat. I think today. I'm going to the show. Hopefully, Lenny. Hopefully, it's my day. I thought it was. Any hoot to that. Twins under 8.5. Tigers plus 150. Angels over the 8.5 in Major League Baseball. College football for Saturday. James Madison -6. Nebraska money line plus 140. Iowa under 36.5. Teaser Tuesday picks. You can find them scrolling. We have. They're scrolling underneath. I can't hit the button. I'm out of here. Listen, hit the like button. Hit the thumbs down button. Notification bells, though, very important. I'm out of here. Happy Wednesday.